Hello everyone, I'm Brandon Dawkins with Tribune Digital Media and welcome to a new Tribune feature series, Southern Bits and Bites. And we're really excited about this new feature series, and I'm here with USA Today best-selling cookbook author Suzanne Johnson. Suzanne, thanks so much for doing this, and I'm going to explain to the audience your cookbook series is Southern Bits and Bites.
Yes.
Hence the name of our series, because you're going to be coming in regularly and doing this with us.
Yes, I'm so excited.
So thank you for doing this. But before we get started with what we're cooking today, tell everybody a little bit about yourself and your cookbooks.
Okay. I'm originally from Gray, Georgia. That's where I've been. Well, that's kind of telling a story. I've been there for 15 years. I'm originally from the southeast coast, Camden County. Always had a passion for food, always loved to cook, and in 2015 decided to write my first cookbook, and it was really a bucket list thing, but it just evolved into this series of different books, and I just love it. I love sharing recipes with everyone. My philosophy is it doesn't have to be difficult to be delicious. Don't be afraid to grab the box. It's okay.
I think that sounds like fantastic advice. And remind people, because after today they're going to want your book. So tell people where they can get your book.
Anywhere books are sold. The most popular is Amazon. If you're an ebook reader, just click, and it's on your Kindle or your iPad or your iPhone or Android, what have you. Books A Million, Barnes & Noble, Google Play, basically anywhere you can read.
So pretty easy to find.
Yes.
Is there a specific book that our recipe comes out of today?
This is actually out of my second book. It's Southern Kid Bits and Mom Bites.
Oh,
and
nice.
It has a lot of recipes for mom's night out or kids in the kitchen, simple suppers, that kind of thing, because I feel like we're always on the go.
We are. And that's something I look for every week, is something I can do fast that we can cook before we go to football practice.
Yes.
Or something on the weekends for tailgating, which is kind of what this is for. Tell everybody what we're cooking today.
Spicy corn dip.
Okay, I love any kind of corn dip.
Yes, it is so delicious. And we're going to do it in a casserole dish today.
Okay.
But do not be afraid to put it in a crock pot. If you're going to tailgate at someone's home, just plug it in on warm after you've cooked it in the oven.
Okay.
Kind of transport it there, and it's good for a couple of hours.
Okay, that's great to know.
Yeah.
Well, let's get started then.
Okay.
Tell us what to do.
All right, so this is 8 ounces of cream cheese, and I always soften it in the microwave for about 30 seconds. It just helps, really, the elbow grease.
Right.
So we have that, and then if you'll add in 1 can of white corn and 1 can of yellow corn.
All right.
I'm going to have that in there. And then we're going to add in a half a cup of green onion.
All right.
And a 1/4 cup of jalapenos. And I take the seeds out. If you like it extra spicy, by all means, keep the seeds in. And if you like it extra spicy, you can add the half a cup instead of the fourth of a cup.
And you and I talked earlier about that's fresh jalapeno. That's not out of the jar, and it's a little spicier.
It's a little spicier than the pickled jalapenos that you would put on like nachos and such.
Okay.
And then we're going to do a cup of mayonnaise there. That just adds the creaminess to it.
I don't think I have any dip recipes that don't have a big glop of mayonnaise.
I think it's the truth. And then we're going to do half a cup of Parmesan cheese.
Okay. You're going to laugh at me, but I do want people to know this is just the good old-fashioned grated, out of the can.
It is.
Bread. Okay.
It is. We call it shaky shake in my house.
Okay.
Because if we're going real serious, we'll get the grated Parmesan that she actually is the triangle. This is the good old shaky shake.
Okay. Okay.
It's something about it. It just is good in the steps.
Okay.
Then we're going to do a tablespoon of garlic powder.
Okay. You want to? I'll let you start doing that, and I'll start to
stirring.
stir.
Yeah. Tablespoon of garlic powder, which I think everything's better with garlic.
Me too.
Just my opinion.
Me too.
And then we're going to do a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. And this is a spicy corn dip, so it's going to have some heat. If you're wanting it a little more mild for maybe if there's a lot more kids at the tailgate party or what have you, just leave out the cayenne pepper because it does pack some heat. And then we're going to add about a cup of cheddar cheese in there. We're going to reserve a cup to put on the top.
Okay.
Okay. Great. So we're going to get that all mixed up, and then we're going to put it in our casserole dish. And you do not have to grease this casserole dish. The mayonnaise and all the other love,
Oh, okay.
it will be fine. It won't stick. All right, so while you're pouring that in there and you're going to top it with cheese, I have one already ready in the oven.
Okay.
So I'm going to pull that out for
Okay.
us. Let me get it.
This is definitely super fast.
Yes, it is so super fast. So if you got invited last minute to a tailgate party,
Yes, you could
you
easily
can
throw
throw
this
it
together.
Oh, that looks so good. Oop. See, you're a pro already. There you go.
Make a lot of dip.
Dips are always great. All right, so we're going to put that in the oven. And if you want to scoop up the finished product, when it comes out of the oven, you just scoop about a tablespoon of red pepper flakes on top.
Oh, okay.
And it's super fun. It just adds that last little bit of spice.
Ooh, it does look really delicious.
So let's try
Thank
it.
you. And it's still super hot, isn't it?
It is very, very hot, so we'll blow on it.
Oh, no, it's good.
Really, really good.
I love corn dip. I mean, it's just one of my favorites. I
It's
have
the
several
best ever.
recipes. This is delicious.
Yeah. So, football, tailgate, anything?
Can't go wrong. I love
Yeah.
the jalapeno in here.
Did you feel a kick?
Yes,
it has a
is
little
delicious,
kick.
but it's not too spicy.
It's really
Like,
not.
My kids would like this.
Yeah.
Okay, so spicy corn dip in the Southern Bits and Bites. Tell them the name of the series of that one again.
Yes, Southern Bits and Bites series. It's then the Kid Bits and Mom Bites.
Kid Bits and Mom Bites. So you can grab that book, but also we'll be printing Suzanne's recipes that we're doing each time in the paper that next week. So you can look forward to finding it there too. So Suzanne, thanks for
Awesome.
doing this.
Yes.
And we'll be back next time with another great recipe. So thanks for joining us, and we'll see you soon for Tribune Digital Media. I'm Brandon Dawkins.